Okay, this is my meal for lunch on the Coral Princess, and we are docked in Aruba. It is cool in this dining room, but it is very hot out there. Insufferably hot. Now this is from the sun deck on the Coral Princess looking out over Aruba. This is Cartagena at the port, looking back on the city.
It's very safe, especially people walking here. And on the other side, that's the area where the local people, they doing shopping on a smaller market. Here's some local people and the tourists, they like to prefer to eat a good red snapple and tilapia. Tilapia is a good fish here. And there, look at the left, the nice clock tower. Look at the cupola of the church. So in this tour, I'm going to take you around there. You can see that you're going to. Okay, we're going to hold the horses here, right? What's your rent?
This is Cartagena, Colombia.
That's right. What's your rent? Romero, that's the last name. This name from Cuba. The description of the wall said Pedro Romero, he was the leader for independence of this city. Was in Cartagena, and he made the best movie here. It was named Canal, like the first movie.
Dale, hijo de puta, bobo loco. No te párate, no me cojas piedra. Párate.
So the only like to look here all the houses. At the old time, this is the name of what this deck is. It's not
Yo el sábado le dije al más bebé, esta tarea, mandar a buscar un almacén
Don't worry about the car, you have to wait. The tourist number one here. It's nice, the lots of here. The guy follow the door. Yeah. Thank you. This one here is very funny. Picture, the one you're gonna take. The man, was builders, all the houses was like a wood style, right? In 19th century or 1700, they changed the style like you can see now. Art on the wall. In the year 1636, and they finished in the year 1654. And they used it 12, and they spent 29 years. Why it is funny to build that fort there, that hill? Because they have a nice view. Okay? So behind the hill, there was another pier, like the Britons, the pirates. When the price is great. So we got 10 minutes here. Okay. Yes, sir. This way, Raphael.
Now, this is from my balcony. It's probably the best view. You don't get a wide panorama view of it, but you actually get an unobstructed view of what what's ahead. Now we're moving again from this first lock. You can see how close the ship is to the side of the lock. Can't even see the gap from up here recessed into the ship like I am. Yeah, we are now continuing through the lock. Looks like somebody set them up a nice target down there. Don't know whether they shoot at it or shoot arrows at it or what. You see we're coming up, we exit this lock out to some open water. I don't know if that's the big lake in the middle or whether it's something else. And now we're coming out of the lock. Now this is from my balcony, looking out over the lake. As I had said, there are quite a few ships lined up waiting to go through the canal. Now we're heading into the lock again, as you can see. And this time you can see that there's parallel locks, because there's a lock on the other side of us here. And here you get a clear view of the other channel there, with the gates closed and the water level being down on one side, up on the other. There's a close-up of that. This is another lock that we've come up to. Looking way down at the other end, you can actually see the other end of the lock.
In order to attract ecotourists, you must have forests. In order to have forests and make it attractive, you must have biodiversity. In order to have biodiversity, you have to be doing some sort of conservation. So out of the three main things I'm gonna tell you about today, conservation, it's our main target. And along with conservation, we are doing a lot of education. Locally, most of the high schools and public schools that you might saw on the way up to here, they all have come to Aragua. They come through the year and learn about how important it is to do something to take care of the forest.
Basically, we have two animals,
The most resistant material
which is the
on
family
Earth.
corals, including the sea snake on the opposite side, in viper family.
If I don't
We have
squeeze it, I
further
won't.
land.
Local native language means blue mountains, and the blue coloration has to do with the density of oxygen in it.
So they're called the Talamancan?
Talamanca mountain range.
Talamanca?
It came out of the ocean like 8 million of years ago by tectonic movement, big earthquakes.
This is the butterfly habitat in the rainforest here.
After school, I had some free time, so I started looking on the internet places where I can go outdoor and do some dirt. and love dirt
Gondola
watching.
or the
And I was
cable
surprised that
car
everywhere I
is
went,
on the
they
way
had
up here to pick us up.
beautiful park. Most of the time,
We're going to go down 500 meters
I come across
to the
someone
bottom.
who's not a tourist, okay? Then leave
And see what we see after that.
in the morning. You go for a place.
Now we're heading down to the bottom.
Look at that lady photo. Say hello. She takes pictures of the tramp. And she sent the photos to that orange what you see down there. Yeah. And someone's waiting for her. Cicadas, yeah. You know what is cicadas?
Yeah, we have them at home too.
Oh, you have?
Very destructive.
Yeah. Very noisy.
Hay dos tipos de libélulas que nosotros llamamos dancerfly and dragonfly. So the dragonfly, they got the wings, the wings just going that way, right? And the dragonfly,
But he's running against
Tengo que subir solo a ellos
big companies
porque es en el orden que bajaron. Entonces usted ya tiene su guía entre 2 minutos.
Thank you. Red button. Okay, thank you.
Check it and make sure, because that's kind of hard to get,
Oh, we'll try one more. Thank you.
so the iguana up in there.
Es verde, está aquí derechito. Y se ve algo así. No.
You can see all the plants growing there on the left-hand side of the trees. Those are philodendron. Remember the name philodendron, right? Philo, friend, dendron tree. The shallow water, right? And so fish, they're gonna be looking at their feet, and so for the fish they look like a worm, right? Yeah. Where they brought from? From Africa.
You got one.
He captured something.
We're taking the tender, is what they call it, boat carries you from the ship to shore. And we are at the Grand Cayman Islands. Tendering to and from the ship in these smaller boats to get to the dock, because there's no place for the large ships to dock.
Also, guys, this one evaluation is like saying the doctor. If you visit the doctor, say hi. All right, guys.
It's a Tortuga shop where they make rum cake. They're giving away free samples up here in the front. And then if you look through the window, you can see them preparing it.
Buy that outside. $10. This one is $20. That's with free. We'll deliver to the ship. Okay. 2 for 27. You can mix and match.
It's on Grand Cayman, and it's in front of the rum cake store. And then up in here are some animals. Bird, I see. Parrot. Hello. Hello. Here's another one. Hello. Hello. Hello.
I shall bow in humble adoration and then proclaim, my God, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee.